What is going on, you guys? So today I just want to make a super quick video for you talking about how it's important for you to just simply be kind, confident, and help others. This is like some of the most important stuff to me, just like a way to act and go through my life. And it's been really helpful. I mean, in terms of also, always being generally pretty positive. It's also going to help you navigate life a lot more easily. I mean, literally, there's no reason that you should not be kind. And if I can loop kindness into like stoicism or emotional control, like being able to, basically always be calm, that makes it so when you meditate, right? Basically, you can apply that to your real life when you're not meditating. So, like, you have a thought during meditation, and you can choose to grab onto it and think about it or overthink, or you can choose to watch it go by and not think about that right now and just remain present with your breath and what's going on. Which means that also sometimes there's a thought with an emotion attached, and if we simplify it, right, basically you can choose to grab onto that emotion or not grab onto it, which means that you can choose when you're angry, sad, frustrated, upset, or feeling joy, happiness, peace, calm. And our default state is joy. Just so you know. I know sometimes it can be hard. If you strip away everything, all the overthinking, all the worry, all the, the tough things that have happened in your life, any negative beliefs or limiting beliefs, you realize that joy, like an inner childlike joy, is what is behind it all, right? And so that means you have a choice, which is hilarious once you realize that. You're like, okay, so I can choose to be angry or sad, or I can choose to be in joy and peace right now. Well, there's an obvious choice, right? And basically, this also means that anytime someone isn't being kind, you can choose to not let that affect you. And if you loop that back around, that means that there's no reason that you should ever stop being kind, right? I know, like people have examples where they let their emotions affect them, and they have like road rage, right? Or they get upset or angry at someone cutting them off in line at Starbucks for coffee, or there's like, and it's funny because it's your child. It's like your I don't know, like unhealed child, or the child who throws a tantrum, right? Because it's basically, you see it like a grown man or an adult do that usually, and it's like, man, like what's going on? Like, are you okay? And sometimes they're going through a tough time. It doesn't, though, justify the excuse for not being kind. So I hope this helps. Like this thought process all loops into how it'll be helpful for you to always stay present and be kind to others, because keeping that positive energy is going to help you, and it's going to help them. And you could even bring some people into joy, happiness, and calm because you're that way. Maybe they're like having a tough day, right? Maybe they're the road rage guy, and you don't react, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. Like I was just having a bad day. I didn't mean to do that." Like, and this is one example of that, right? But that actually plays into it making it easy for you to always be calm, kind, and confident. And the confidence comes from you being able to trust yourself in your daily actions, as well as your level of emotional control as you go through your day. Like, you can trust that you can remain calm and happy, in peace, basically. And that's really going to help you. Like, you'll become essentially like a magnet for really amazing people in your life. you build like a really great community because of that. In this, we already talked about in a way like how that could help someone, right? Like you could bring the person from like the tough emotion over into joy, calm, or happiness, right? But this will also make you more inclined to help others, right? I mean, and this is just, this is how I like to go about life, in this like positive frame. And if you're helping others as much as you can, right? Whether it's, no matter what the way is, right? I mean, I like to help people like if they're going through a tough time, like being able to like talk with them and figure out like what's going on. Like at the very least, sometimes it helps them to just listen, right? Like all they want you to do is listen. Sort of be like a sounding board, so they can verbalize and talk about what they're going through, or sometimes just talk about it with them, or talk through it, like help them come with a solution. Like any way that you can help someone, again, right? This all puts it into a positive reframe, puts you and them into a more positive vibration or positive state, so it's easier to function in your daily life, easier to be confident because you feel good about what you've been doing, you trust yourself, and then also it makes it easier to always be kind. I know this is like a bit of a different video from the other ones I've been doing so far, although I think that this may help some of you, because some people like they struggle a bit with emotional control, and I actually used to not really be into meditation. Like I was skeptical about it, and then I realized that it had like this very practical application. And this video isn't all about meditation, it's more about just always being positive, kind, confident, helping others. And all I can say is I hope this helps you in some way. Thanks for watching, and you got this, bro.